All right, so I'm excited. I'm excited for this one because after I did my review for Jeremy's Bob Lazar documentary, and like the frame rate was all fucked up, I was like, no. I gotta make sure that the audio and video for the phenomenon are fucking good to go. Let me see here. I almost don't even know how to begin. Okay, I'm about to fucking go all over the place because listen, I have researched into UFOs and things similar all my life. Okay, my favorite book of all time deals with, the unknown, unexplained, Bigfoot, UFOs, and but okay, so basically we have so much ground to cover, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus fucking Christ! But and if you hear weird sounds from up there, whatever. Okay, if some flaws happen, I'm sorry. Okay, we only got time to do this bitch in one take. Okay. And the phenomenon from James Fox, this UFO documentary, was the second best thing that I saw from 2020 with these eyeballs outside of Tenet from Christopher Mellon. So, we're gonna have to dig deep because again, I've always been interested in this topic, but about 2-3 months ago, something happened that I cannot articulate at the current time, because this deals with something upcoming in the future. And so I was researching that, and that research led me into UFO research. And I've been researching UFOs super hard. I was watching Joe Rogan, Jacques Vallee, and James Fox was on there. And so that's how I found out about the phenomenon. So I watched the phenomenon, and I'm so happy to fucking talk about this. Goddamn, let me tell you something. Physical reality, outside of YouTube, reality is not that great, if I'm being honest with you. So, doing moments like this, it's a little ray of sunlight for me, because, like, I feel so happy in this moment, at least, because I've been dying to talk about the phenomenon. I've watched it countless times. It's a 11 out of 10. I think it's the best UFO documentary that's ever been created. I think that James Fox, he said that his intention was that he wanted this to be the seminal event film when it comes to documentaries about UFOs, and I think, and to be clear, unidentified flying objects. Okay, but oh my God, and this is the one, and people, I guess ufologists or whatever they call it, people who are hardcore into UFOs, there's a lot of them that hate this documentary because they're like, well, there's not that much that I don't already know. It's like, it's for fucking idiots, okay? This film was meant for noobs and professionals, if you will. It was meant for all parties, okay? It's like meant to be like the gateway film, like they say, like weed or marijuana is like the gateway drug to other drugs. Okay, well, this documentary is meant to be like the gateway to delve into the UFO topic. So it's fantastic. I'm gonna be pulling up the film. I can't play any audio. Hold on a second. By the way, I want to start doing more of these long form reviews that are done in one shot, because I don't know, I feel more at home. I feel like I'm articulating more. And since Joe Rogan left, I would love to become like the black Joe Rogan of movie reviews, because I'm sick of seeing reviews for TV shows that are like 4 minutes, 4 to 10 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? I like to dig deep, like Tarantino. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, got the film pulled up here, so I'll be using it as a reference. But I mean, just right off the bat, one of the things that makes this documentary so compelling, it's referencing December 17th. The New York Times released videos of encounters between the United States Navy fighter jets and unidentified flying objects. Okay, think about how fucking weird that is. Okay, the fact that off-world vehicles, the fact that phrase is coming from the Pentagon, from the military, if that does not make you just stop and pause. I realize, let me say this real quick. I am not trying to convert nobody. I'm not trying to throw around the word aliens, the A word. Gotta be careful with the A word. Believe, don't believe, whatever. I'm just trying to tell you this shit is fascinating, and there's genuine shit here, okay? This isn't old Miss Susie down the street talking about, I think I saw something in the middle of... No, this is fucking... Oh my goodness. This is Christopher Mellon, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence, talking about goddamn UFOs, okay? Talking about fucking unknown flying vehicles, impossible flying vehicles flying around and being sighted around the world, which makes no fucking sense. We got fucking former Senator, Majority Leader Harry Reid, okay, talking about fucking goddamn UFOs. Look at this shit, okay? What in the fuck? We got A-tip, all right? What the fuck? Let me see here. Funded by the United States government to study unidentified flying objects or unexplained aerial phenomena. The program was first made public December 16th, 1917. It's like, what in the fuck? It's like how much... Back up. It's like how much goddamn unidentified flying vehicles are being seen out there, okay? I was just doing research the other day because I've been doing research into Navy pilots that have been reported seeing since about 2017, 2015. Who knows how long they've been seeing these? But Navy pilots have reported seeing objects that are like black spheres with rectangles in them, flying around, sometimes flying in groups, sometimes flying against the wind speed, that if it was just like a balloon or something, it'd be knocked away. It's objects exhibiting like evasiveness and intelligence. What the fuck? What the fuck? We're talking about Dr. J. Allen Hynek, who was part of, Project Blue Book? Military officials, fucking pilots, talking about saying this shit, okay? The fucking film opens up with this horrifying sequence with Colonel William Coleman flying the B-25 bomber, whatever the fuck he's flying at the beginning. The recreation, I was like, holy shit. But this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. Hold on a second. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, boys. This is what I'm talking about, boys. This isn't. Look, this is Christopher Mellon. Okay, not some actor, not some nigga down the street named Bill. This is this motherfucker talking about goddamn unidentified flying objects. And really, just to get more to the point, unidentified flying vehicles that we can't explain worth a goddamn. that make no fucking sense. Just flying around erratically. No one can catch up to them. No one knows where they're going. They're here. They're gone. They vanish. Y'all, I can't wait to make more. What is that? What? Hold on a second, dog. I can't wait to do more oneers. You know, doing it in one. We're on the track. We can't go back. But no, shut up. Hold on. I saw a picture of something that was fucking horrifying. Well, everything in this documentary is horrifying. It's the most convincing documentary about UFOs I've ever heard of. Okay, so like when we get to this part here, first off, the narrator. The narrator, I think his name is Peter. The narrator is godlike. I love the narrator. He reminds me of like classic narrators that you hear on, I don't know, History Channel, National Geographic, Travel Channel, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? He's got that movie trailer guy voice, narrator voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, he sounds like fucking, he makes it sound like I've been transported to an alternate universe where UFOs have just been confirmed by the government. The government's like, yeah, aliens are real, and the military released this fucking documentary. Like, his voice has that sort of authenticity. Like, he's making this shit sound so official and legitimate, and like everything he's saying is definitive. It's fucking fantastic. And the music, okay? The fucking music that plays during this part as we begin to see actual footage taken by Navy pilots. If you see me look over here, it's not because I fucking went retarded. It's just because get confused sometimes because I've been recording a lot with my phone. But anyway, fuck. What was I saying? Oh, but it shows footage. Yeah, it shows footage. Like, for example, this is footage from one Navy pilot of something, some unidentified flying object in the distance. And what's weird is that in this video you can see it rotating. What? Some people are like, oh well, maybe the Navy pilots were lying. It's like that footage isn't made up. The audio of these pilots freaking out is made up. Okay, you think somebody with like 18 years of experience flying in like a $600 million machine from the fucking military? Okay, you think some pilot like this is gonna make a mistake like that? Wait, you think they're accidentally seeing balloons out there? I knew this video was a great idea. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, and this, god damn it, fuck. I should have pulled this up on the fucking, fuck. But okay, so this is the part where Colonel, what is it, William Coleman, they're flying around and they see some fucking flying saucer. Yeah, this motherfucker. Here we go. This motherfucker. Bam. So, first off, his section of the film was goddamn terrifying, okay? The fucking sound effects and the ominous, evil, whirling music that plays once they show the fucking... Let me see if I can get a good solid picture of that. But the picture of the disc that he sees going across the tree... across the tree tops. Almost couldn't say that, boys. What the fuck? Wait, okay. No, that's just a shadow of the flying saucer. I can't remember what year he would have said that this took place. But let me tell you something. When the camera cuts, okay, yeah, there we go. Get the fuck out of here. Obviously, artist recreation, but get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, okay? I think from this point on, I'm just gonna pretend like you kind of. I'm gonna pretend like you've seen the film. Beyond this point, because like, what in the fuck? Okay, why in the flying fuck would that man say that he saw that of all things? Okay, and no other occurrence in his life. What? And then like this was making like spirals. That's fucking. First off, that's not military. Okay, that's not like. There's no way something like that came from humans. Okay, and if it did, it's not of human origin in the very first place. So, no, what the fuck? You know, I've been thinking like, fuck. I have. If you have had a UFO sighting, let me know down below, because holy shit, would I like to hear about that. But I have never had a UFO sighting in real life. I did have a UFO sighting in a dream that I would like to talk about, but no. Officially speaking, I've never had a UFO sighting, unfortunately. That would be fucking. And then this guy became a part of Project Blue Book. What in the actual fuck? And okay, and then this is what really got me. I think this is when like already I was like, I'm about to slap a 10 out of 10 on this bitch. Okay, when we get here and we get to Kenneth Arnold talking about his sighting. Like, first off, the sound of his voice, you know, like it's so the 40s is so soaked into the sound of his voice. Like, I love the sound of his voice. Like, and he's speaking with such excitement and exuberance and like genuine confusion. And he just sounds freaked out, you know. And to think that like this, because I tracked down the full audio clip of this radio broadcast, was just so fucking chilling. Like, because it's just like, what? I mean, I can't remember the last time I watched a documentary and I was just gobsmacked. I was just like awe-inspired. Like, I just felt like I was just in awe, just staring in wonderment and confusion. Like, like this documentary is sort of like sets my imagination aflame. You know what I mean? First off, his 1947 sighting sounds fucking horrifying. I love this picture, by the way. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I thought I had something on my face, but yeah, I love this picture right here. That's just Jesus. It's a real life pilot, okay? Like probably 1,000 flight hours or something like that. Like, I just, it's like, what the fuck happened there? Like, look at this. What? An actual newspaper clipping. Saw 9 bright saucer-like objects moving at incredible speed. I think he said something like 1,000 miles per hour, some psycho shit. Which is, I was reading something on some Reddit forum where people were saying like more than likely it was some kind of top secret military prototype planes, and I was like, that's I don't know. He was saying like these ships were undulating, like he's saying when the ships were flying they were like moving like almost like they were skipping through the air or jumping through the air, and that they were mirror like and very bright, and and then the, you know, suddenly just bam, just going like at more than 1,000 miles per hour. Like, listen, it could have been some kind of super top secret military flying vehicles, but I highly fucking doubt it. What? From where? Now I don't know. Neither way, if there were humans flying in that bitch, I just have a hard time that's of human origin. Where the fuck would they get something like that from? How? What? Oh my god! And then this fucking let me see here. Oh my god! This part right here is creepy. What this top secret government document right here. I think I actually have a. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let's see something. Yeah, the phenomenon reported is something real and not visionary or fictitious. Yeah, that gives me chills. What is happening? Reported operating characteristics such as extreme rates of climb, considered evasive when sighted or contacted by friendly aircraft. It's talking about flying saucers. Jesus Christ, I've been trying to find credible footage and incredible pictures, at least to these eyes anyways, of UFOs, and goddamn, this has been like the most fun, creepy, disturbing, mind-bending rabbit hole I think I've fallen into to date. It's weird because oh man, I'm not saying like I believe everyone, but it's just like, I guess I'm saying that the possibility of let me find Leslie Kean's words. The possibility of there existing in our skies worldwide solid physical phenomenon that appears to be under intelligent control and capable of speeds, maneuverability, and luminosity beyond current known technology. I believe that's fuck it, I believe that's a real thing, or I believe in the possibility of that being accurate or real for sure, 100%. Because what in the flying fuck? The hypothesis that UFOs are of extraterrestrial or interdimensional origin is a rational one and must be taken into account given the data that we have. However, the actual origin and nature of UFOs have not yet been determined by scientists and remain unknown. Yeah, I 1 and 5 I believe in. I believe in all 5. If you're confused, Leslie Kean, her UFO book, which fucking collapsed my fucking melon reading that the other day. Oh my god. And then the UFO sighting on this fucking farm, what in the actual fuck? the McMinnfield UFO sightings, right? When the 1950s. I've always seen these pictures. Like, I've seen these pictures before, but like, oh my God. Relearning about these pictures in this way with the creepy, evil, cold ass music and the, Galactus sounding narrator cutting through the air, like, it's just like so chilling. Like, watching this documentary kind of felt like walking through a cemetery at night by yourself. And I just listen, just no. Just absolutely fucking no. What the fuck is that? What in the... There's no way... I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's not a kite, in my opinion. I don't think that's a fucking kite. Whatever the fuck that is. And so, some people think that, like, maybe someone attached a string here to this wire here, and then the other end of that string was attached to that, so it's like some complex kite. No. Like, let me pull back on the image here. Give me a second. Okay. Like, no. Look at the distance. Look at the distance. No. So many things just don't fucking add up, okay? A, this bitch is on film. This is a film picture, right? B, these are just regular fucking, as far as I can tell from research, these are just regular ass, middle of nowhere fucking farmers. Nobody particularly, they're not the kind of people that would do something like this, is what I'm saying, in my opinion, from research that I've done so far. And, first, that's the thing that gets me. If this bitch is just like some kite, it is literally among the most unique looking things I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen, prior to this picture, I've never seen something that looked like that in the sky. Like, what in the actual... Every time I look at these pictures, they fucking creep me the fuck out. Because I think that they're genuine UFOs. What? What the fuck? Also, like, if this were a hoax, like, they just perfectly, they just got these. I guess what I'm trying to say is that these are like perfect. If you were trying to make a hoax picture, these are like perfect pictures, okay? You know how difficult... I guess I'll put this to you another way. Do you realize how difficult it would be as two farmers in the 50s to just out of nowhere produce two... some of the most convincing UFO pictures ever cited? It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Yeah, look at that. The actual, newspaper article fucking talking about the shit. Like, that's what gets me. It's like we're hearing like, we're seeing government officials talk about this shit. We're seeing pilots talk about this shit. We're seeing real newspaper clippings, real audio from like the 40s or the 50s talking about flying saucers, radio broadcasts talking about flying saucers, actual real newspapers talking about the U.S. Capitol being invaded by UFOs. It's like, what the fuck? What? And then this is what creeps me out, okay? I think her name is Evelyn, but like the lady that was on the farm, you can tell from the pictures, you can tell this is the same woman. And when you see her talk about her reaction to seeing the flying saucer, seeing it hover and then just vanish, just vanish at a speed beyond her imagination. Like, that just, her oh my God, like, she looks like she's telling the truth. And this is some mind-blowing shit, okay? Fucking Gordon Cooper, okay? I was just talking with my dad about Gordon Cooper, okay? Fucking Gordon Cooper has talked about seeing goddamn UFOs. And Gordon Cooper was like a 1960s real-life astronaut, okay? Not a actor, not some made-up person. He was a real-life guy, okay? Who was outspoken about his UFO sightings with shiny, metallic, flying saucers that him and his jet fighters could never catch up to, that were invasive, that could run circles around them and then just whoop, just disappear into the distance. Like, these are not these unknown flying objects. There's no way, in my opinion, so, especially all the way back then, Cooper saw this. Like, no, I don't. Something like that. Whatever these flying objects are, they're not being piloted. They're not of terrestrial origin. So what are they? I don't know. Are they aliens? I don't know. Are they future humans, like on some Nolan Interstellar level shit? I don't know. I have no idea. I am glad that we finally got to do this goddamn video, though. It was great. I can't wait to do more of these oneers. I know I'm going to do one of these for From Dusk Till Dawn, Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. I know I'm going to do one of these for probably Midsummer, Director's Cut, all sorts of good stuff. Maybe like the Queen's Gambit, bunch of good stuff. But anyways, let's not get distracted from this oneer. Jesus fucking Christ, this documentary literally sort of flipped my world upside down. Because as I stated before, it's like the more research I do into this documentary, the weirder it gets. For anyone that like your legs shaking up and down and you're kind of biting your nails and you're a huge skeptic and you're like, come on, Drill, you motherfucker, this is all bullshit. It's like, listen, why don't you do some balls deep research as well, and we'll meet up in the middle? Because I'm telling you, if you are doing hardcore research for hours like I am, I'm telling you, the more research you do, the weirder it fucking gets. Okay, it's definitely worthy of second best thing that I saw from last year, video game, TV show, movie wise, period. Like, this shit's ridiculous. Like, this shit has me like literally like staring staring at the sky for real. There's one part where let me see something here. So July 2nd, 1952, Utah. So there's one part, oh my God, okay, this part right here, where we see this footage of these UFOs flying in the sky, and they almost look like white, round, disc-shaped, just luminous objects. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Like, they're glowing, really, really bright. But anyways, this whole narration set to the ethereal, gorgeous music. Again, the soundtrack, the score, all over this thing is awesome sauce. It's fucking fantastic. But like, this heavenly music set to his eerie narration, and the that footage looks fucking convincing as fuck. I don't know what the fuck was in the skies that day, but I'm telling you right now, whatever that shit is, it's not like balloons. It's not like plastic, because you can tell like some of those glowing objects were like they're flying around each other in what appears to be an intelligent manner. That's like shit like this. Like, what in the fuck? It's almost as if like people are having some kind of amnesia. It's like these goddamn facts are hiding in plain sight. That's what gets me. This shit's hiding in plain sight. Oh my God! And this one, Jesus Christ, William B. Nash and William H. Fortenberry. Let's see here. On the night of July 14th, 1952. Jesus Christ! Yeah, they saw these flying saucers that were like bright red, like a hot coal. Man, I want to get to the part where they zoom up to this creepy 1950s poster. Yeah, look at that. This is basically what they saw. Look at that. Look at that. They came in and just flew away into the distance. They're saying at like 12,000 miles per hour. Like some Star Trek shit, like something going warp drive in Star Trek. Jesus Christ. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck I would do if I saw something like that. I know that's an artist's depiction, obviously. It's not like a real picture, but still, like, it's basically more or less what happened. And Pan American pilot. And this motherfucker is an old man still talking about this shit. It's like, why would he make... Who the fuck would make up something so specific? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then, look at this. And then this is the radar controller's original sketch of UFOs invading the White House. What in the actual fuck, fam? Those newspaper clippings of this event are fucking baffling. I mean, it's easy to see how this could be dismissed, because this is... I mean, people already have crazy shit going on in their lives, okay? People don't have time to fucking, like, actually grasp the concept of something like this. At least not back then. What the fuck? Because let me tell you something. If it was 1952 and I read in the newspaper that the U.S. Capitol was attacked by aliens, I would just be like, it's probably fake. And I just move on. Sadly, that's what I probably would have thought back then. And getting the shit hiding in plain sight. Yeah, when this guy, when he was talking, by the way, I love his voice. his squeaky voice. Jesus Christ. This man had me freaking the fuck out, fam. Being chased by UFOs, being told to attack UFOs, and just... Can you imagine, like, just an ultra super secret sect of the military? They're just housing some fucking... They're secretly holding on to off-world vehicles, or they know how to directly link up with off-world vehicles. Like a lot of times, people will report seeing some unknown fucking thing fly by, and then you'll see military jets chase after it. Like, I need to. Somebody was talking the other day about a smartphone app that can. It's like a flight radar system. I need to look into this app because I need to fucking track the skies, and someone needs to help me track the goddamn skies because I want to see a goddamn UFO. Okay, I want to see the fucking UFOs. I want to fucking see them. Where the fuck are they? Was it? Oh yeah, Jacques Vallee. Yeah, Jacques Vallee. He and Dr. Hynek. They just freak me the fuck out. Like, there was one part where Jacques was like, I think he was younger, and he was like, and let us not remember the UFO phenomenon could suggest an even greater reality. I was like, and then these people in fucking Australia, there was this huge sighting, I think at a school, I think like up to 300 people saw this flying saucer or flying saucers. Children saw it, adults saw it. What the fuck? Often these craft are reported with having these crazy lights around it, or flying without sound. Like, no. Could you imagine? Absolutely fucking not. You're just fucking, talking with Susie, like, hey Susie, how you doing? Like, trying to mac on Susie at the fucking little bitch made park, and then some goddamn flying saucers just literally appear, hover, kind of like stare at you, and just take off. I think I pissed myself. Yeah, like a lot of these crafts seem to have lights around them, sort of in this fashion. Which I wonder what the fuck. One thing that's weird is that the lights that these craft seem to be emitting, it's almost like that light has its own information in it. It's almost like these creatures. I feel like these are interdimensional creatures. Okay. Like to be able to fucking, phase through a wall, fly through the air, supersonic speeds, fly through the ocean, fly through the clouds. It's like this is not. These are not, craft or technologies from somewhere far away. This is shit from like another dimension. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And let me tell you something. This Polaroid picture right here. What? I mean, look at that shit. First off, I think that's a real fucking picture, for sure. And I can send you guys a link or links to people who've done hardcore studies into this picture. I was researching into that, but anyway, and this was fuck, I can't remember, whatever, 1950s, 1960s. So this was like what, just days before the big Australia sighting. Like, that's another thing. These different events from around the world connecting to each other, or different accounts correlating to each other across vast distances. Shit. I don't know what the fuck that. I think that this is a real picture, but I've never seen something that looks like that before. what's weird is that it looks like you can see. Looks like you can see like the house reflected into it. Like, even if this were today, if something like that came out of nowhere, in the far distance, and then suddenly vanished. You know how hard it would be to catch something like that on like a smartphone, any smartphone, okay, for that matter. You know how difficult that would be. And most people, in terms of cameras, they usually just only have a smartphone on them. But again, you know how hard it would be to catch something like this in the distance, like in a way to like turn a skeptic. Like, I think, I don't know, because people are always like, well, why isn't there a good picture out there? Why isn't there a good video out there? It's because, bitch, we still don't really have phones good enough for situations like these. Like, shit, to be honest with you, like, literally any pictures taken from, like, since the beginning all the way, 70 years ago to, like, 2005 could just be dismissed, regardless of whatever the fuck camera took the picture. Because, like, well, almost. Because, you know what I'm trying to say? Because the technology just wasn't there. Like, in the early 2000s, we just had, like, flip phones and shit. And again, most people aren't walking around with, like, some super Nikon camera, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, damn. I'm gonna keep going. What else can I talk about in this thing? Let me see here. First off, there's been so many goddamn sightings that, like, it could almost be said that there's been too many sightings for you to be just 100% hardcore skeptic. You know what I'm saying? Like Commander Fravor. Commander Fravor's sighting, which is well documented at this point, but his sighting is... His sighting might be the most credible UFO sighting of all time. Seriously. I think he's had like 18 years of flying experience. There's no reason for him to make this shit up, okay? He was with his squad. They all saw it. This was tracked on radar. We have some video footage of whatever the supposed object was. We have their audio of them freaking out. It's like, guys, come on. Come on. Come on. Like, you don't have to shout aliens, but let's both admit that some fucking weird shit's flying out there. We don't know what the fuck that shit is, and we need to find out what that shit is pronto. And I think that the public deserves to know, because whatever this shit is, it doesn't appear to be violent. So I wants to know shit, or at the very least, I want to know a little bit more than we currently know. They need to do something more about this section of the documentary. Like, I need some fucking quick updates on whatever the fuck is going on with the metals. I need more information on that shit. Pronto. Like, we need results immediately. God damn, I'm so glad I finally got to talk about this. Boys! So glad. Ugh. Hold on. Let me check the time. Ugh. Time is it? Oh, we're still doing good on time. Excellent. Oh yeah, and then I've been watching this YouTube channel. Shit. Let me make sure my audio's down. I can't play any video or audio, or else, or at least I gotta be very careful with that because of copyright shit. But What's this channel? But yeah, there's this YouTube channel that I started following. Ryan, you should check him out, because Ryan, there we go. Yeah, Ryan's got some, he's got some cool witness testimonies and all sorts of good shit on there. So I would check him out. He's got some great stuff. Because I'm a hardcore skeptic, and usually when people are like, "Oh, little green man," I'm like, no. But this type of shit seems legitimate, because this shit's been, again, backed by government officials, backed by people that don't seem wacky, backed by people that seem credible. You know what I'm saying? Papua New Guinea, June 1959. Okay, this sighting, what? Okay, we got this missionary, William Gill, okay, talking about this goddamn flying vehicle that just appeared hovering above them with these small childlike entities or beings on top doing God knows what. Look at this. What the fuck? It's like we're in a movie. I think that's what Joe Rogan always says. Like I feel like we're in a movie. This is literally like some shit out of a fucking movie. What in the fuck? Why would anyone during that time here, of all places, be reporting seeing that? Talking about the beings even waved at them, and they were wearing what looks like black diving suits, and they looked small. These details, they correlate to other experiences. The big one being the Rua, Zimbabwe, which we're about to get to. But what the fuck? And then he says that it disappeared in a matter of a second or two, which is a common theme with these sightings. A creepy constant with these sightings, like a ship turning on its side and flying across the sky. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then days before the children of Rua saw what they saw, there were like days before, there were all these sightings throughout Zimbabwe, and people even had amateur video footage of these objects flying around, which, what the fuck? That shit, okay? And for the record, I think that we are in the middle, or we're about to be in the middle of another UFO wave. The UFO phenomenon has been just ratcheting up more and more and more. Fucking Ancient Aliens only just came out in 2010, okay? Fucking A-Tip, that whole story just broke in 2017, okay? They're talking about June 2021, we might see some documents publicly talking about the UFO phenomenon, and it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Okay, it's getting crazy. Okay, if you're confused on what I'm talking about, I can show you what I'm talking about. Actually, let's see here. Cause I've been balls deep looking into this shit, because it's freaking me the fuck out. It's freaking me the fuck out. Where is hold on 1 second. You see something? You gotta see this. Okay, so Trump just signed a Nobis Within the Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, within that is a UAP task force which will submit a report on June 21st. And it's like, what the fuck? What's gonna be revealed? What's gonna be revealed? You know, will it just be a bunch of nothing, or could it be something? You know, like it's like this whole phenomenon is like it's almost starting to reach like a crescendo or something like that. Like look at this shit. Wait a second. Look at this shit. Ugh. Look at that. How fucking weird is that? And this is real, okay? This is real. This is. This is real, okay? It's not made up, okay? It's real. Listen. But yeah, you can literally. Oh, whoops! I accidentally turned off the camera. Anyways, we're back. But yeah, what I was saying was you can actually go to the fucking Senate.gov and read about this report on UAPs that's coming. Unidentified aerial phenomenon, I believe is the term. And it's just like, this is real shit. This is real shit, okay? This is real shit, okay? It's a real team talking about UFOs and fucking, I think like 5% of all UFO sightings we have no idea what the fuck it is, or at least that's what we're told. And it's like, of that, is that, you know, the aliens? By the way, I'm so mad that I accidentally turned off the camera. So mad that I accidentally turned off the camera. But that's fine. That's fine. Shit happens. Probably means that we should stick for a landing here soon. Let me see. What? Oh, so we were going to talk about the case in Rua, right? Let me see here. Okay, so yeah, the case in Rua, Zimbabwe. Come the fuck on. Like, let me tell you something. Just look at this area, okay? The school's still here. Look at this area. Imagine the same fucking area in 1994, okay? There's nothing out there, okay? These kids were saying that they weren't aware of UFOs or that kind of concept prior to being interviewed by news outlets and stuff. And that perfectly makes sense. They're in rural Africa, Zimbabwe. They're basically in the middle of fuck nowhere, okay? There's no reason for these kids to be talking about this shit, okay? Up to at least 62 kids had this sighting. And they all shared the same sighting with just like slight differences. Very, very minor. I mean, they all essentially saw the same fucking thing. Which just freaks me. It just freaks me out. And then they have, let me see here. Because some of these kids were rounded up as adults, and they all, no one's, you know, denounced what they've experienced. They, like, all these years later, these kids as adults, they've met up. They still agree that what they saw is real. It's just like, what in the actual fuck? You know what I'm saying? And there's a documentary coming out from Randall Nickerson, I believe is his name. But there's a documentary coming out called The Aerial Phenomenon, which is going to be entirely about the Rua, Zimbabwe case. And we're going to be seeing a lot of footage of them as adults and interviews with them as adults. And this is all just getting crazy, okay? The Aerial Phenomenon, it's been in production for like, I think about 10 years or something like that. This is all getting crazy, okay? When it gets to shit, hold on a second. Okay, so when it gets to this part of the documentary, and she's like, okay, just say exactly what you want to say, and all these kids start talking about the same thing, talking about these silver oval spacecraft that just arrived. Some kids reported hearing music in the sky or seeing strange maroon colored lights in the sky. And the kids, while the teachers were away, you know, they got drawn to the spaceship that landed in front of them. Even the beings that they said that they saw, they were wearing the same black bodysuits. Okay, they were short. Like, that's, what the fuck? First off, most child actors are terrible in my opinion. I've watched people act my whole life, and I'm telling you, these goddamn kids they're telling the truth in my opinion. Their body language, their reactions are real, and that's just melting my fucking mind. Okay, these kids are saying that fucking they were out for recess and this fucking ship landed and these beings came and telepathically spoke to them with their eyes. Okay? What in the actual fuck? I almost don't. This was the part of the documentary that literally blew my fucking ballsack out of my head. Okay, so I've been watching, because I mean, until the Aerial Phenomenon comes out, there's not too much footage of the clips of the kids that we can find. But oh, by the way, that girl, we're gonna get to her in a second. There's a trailer that you can watch for the Aerial Phenomenon, which I'm about to show you in just a second. Okay, I can include the link down below, but if you look up this video, look up this video first off. Pause it. I should have the link, but in case I don't, pause it. Look up this video, and if you go 2 minutes and 37 seconds in, you'll see the trailer. You'll see the trailer to the Aerial Phenomenon, which looks like the perfect sequel to the Phenomenon. Like, apparently the Aerial Phenomenon, it might come out in 2021. That would be fucking magical. I honestly hope that happens. And I've loved this oneer that we've done here. I don't know what the next one's gonna be, but god damn, I'm so glad I finally got to talk about this shit, because I can't wait to see your guys' responses. I want to talk to Randall Nicholson. I want to talk. I want to talk to the director of the Aerial Phenomenon. I want to talk to James Fox, the director of the Phenomenon. Like, I am ready to do like a video series on this shit because it is just so fascinating to me. It is genuinely fascinating to me. Let me see here. Given UFOs, given their potential implications, the evidence calls for systematic scientific investigation involving U.S. government support and international cooperation. I agree. Okay, we need to know way more about this shit. The actual origin and nature of UFOs have not yet been determined by scientists and remain unknown. Yeah, we need to know way more about them because they, whatever they are, they don't appear to be violent. And for all I know, this shit, honestly, maybe sightings go back into ancient times. Like, I'm still looking into that, but like this shit is what the fuck was I just looking for? Hold on a second. What was I just looking for? Oh. Gotcha. So that little girl that I just showed you, her interview, I have to show this to you. Shit. Hold on a second. I have to show this to you. Okay. These two kids convince me. Hardcore. See something. Okay.
What scared you?
The noise.
What noise?
The noise that we heard in the air.
You heard a noise in the air? What was it like? Like a roar or a buzz or a hum or what kind of a noise?
It was like someone was blowing a flute.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine hearing the sound of a flute in the sky, and look up in the sky and you see a fucking silver disc flying by above the trees? And then this girl, this is what got me. This is what got me.
What did they look like?
They were going like that.
Where was the pointy part? Was the pointy part in here or was the pointy part up there? Up there. And what was the feeling when you looked at the eyes?
It was scary.
Mm-hmm. And what, scary why? What made it scary?
The eyes looked evil.
Evil? Mm-hmm. And what was evil about? Say what you mean by evil.
It looked evil because it was just staring at me.
With what? Staring at you as if what? As if to do what?
As if it wanted to come and take us.
As if it wanted to come and take you. That was the feeling you got? That it wanted you to go with it? Did you feel like you wanted to go with it? No. Did you feel, what was the effect on you when you felt it wanted to have you go with it?
I just walked away and I started crying.
That when she said that, he's like, you said that it looked evil. Can you explain to me what you mean by evil? And she was like, it was scary because it just kept staring at me. What in the actual fuck? I found a picture. Hold on a second. I found a picture. Let's see here. So if anyone can give me any information about the picture that I'm about to show you, that'd be great, because I don't know where this picture came from or who drew it. Yeah, I don't know who, I have no idea who drew this picture, but it fucking freaks me out. This is like a recreation of what the kids saw. That fucking freaks me out. That fucking freaks me out. Okay, so woo shit, woo shit. Could you imagine seeing some shit like that? Could you imagine, dog? What in the fuck? They're saying these creatures never spoke. That just telepathic images or messages came through the eyes. They weren't smiling. They weren't frowning. There wasn't a facial expression that they could identify. Time is it? Fuck. I gotta wrap this up so I can get this guy. I gotta wrap this up so I can get this out to you and get some sleep. But holy shit. Yeah, suffice to say, this documentary blew my fucking mind. UFOs being sighted over nuclear weapon sites. I mean, this is just fucking ridiculous. Something's going on out there. Something is going on out there that some stuff that they don't want you to know. I can't wait to see the aerial phenomenon. If it comes out in 2021, it's probably gonna be like my most anticipated fucking thing to see, at least documentary wise, for next year or for this year, I should say. Because it's finally 2021 in this bitch. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk about this subject more. I would love to keep going, but I do have to be at work soon. Let me see here. So I'm about to get the fuck out of here. This is a 11 out of 10 documentary. If I had more time, I'd go deeper. But honestly, I think we did good. I think we did good for this first big super video on UFOs. But yeah, I'll talk about this when I have more time later. But I gotta get out of here so I can get some sleep for work. But yeah, what do you guys think of the phenomenon? Have you ever had a UFO sighting? Let me know your thoughts down below. Goddamn. Something going on out there.